I made $1,067.55 from just 30 minutes of work at 19 years old. You can see the proof right here. This is all profit, and it all came from a single video that took me exactly half an hour to put together. Now, I am going to tell you exactly how you can do it too. And no, before you ask, this is not some get-rich-quick scheme. This happened because I have put in years of work, and I have actively improved my skills throughout those years. Actually, when I sat down to make this specific video, I already knew it was going to go viral and generate a good amount of money. I knew it because I had experienced small wins here and there over the years. By paying close attention to what works and what does not, I built a kind of muscle memory that instantly detects good content with massive potential and bad content that will flop. And honestly, this video happened to explode overnight. I literally woke up, checked my phone, and saw something like 3 million views. I was pulling in 400,000 views per hour, which, to be completely honest, is just insane. But now, let us talk about how you can do it too. First, you need a channel. Then you need to start uploading consistently. But here is the catch. Every single upload needs to be slightly better than the last one. If you do that, over time, you will start seeing results. That is it. If you think there is some special secret knowledge or magic trick, I promise you, there is nothing like that. To be completely real with you, this method is slow. Sometimes it will be frustrating. You will have days where you feel like you are heading nowhere and you do not know what to do at all. You will have a ton of questions bouncing around in your head. What should I post? Is my editing actually good? Am I doing this totally wrong? To escape that endless loop of questioning yourself, and to stop feeling like you are spinning your wheels without making real progress, you need a shortcut. What helped me, and what 100 times my growth in a very short amount of time, was finding someone who was already on this path and pulling in really good results. That is exactly why I created a community where I can help every single one of you, with absolutely no exceptions. I built this because I know exactly how hard it is to do this alone. I know what it is like to have no idea what to do to get better, just trying random stuff and praying it works out. But those days are over. I am here to tell you exactly what you need to do. Right now, for the first 10 people to join, there is a massive discount. After those 10 spots are filled, the price is going to increase by a lot. Inside this community, you are not just getting basic advice. You are getting a full, proven system that you can follow step by step. I will show you how to find the right niche, how to come up with viral concepts, and how to create high retention shorts. I will teach you how to write hooks that grab attention instantly, and how to actually ensure you are improving with every single video you post. You will also get direct access to me. You can ask questions, submit your content, and get clear, honest feedback on exactly what you need to fix. When you join, I will personally review your channel and tell you exactly what to focus on first, so you do not waste any more time. If you are serious about growing on YouTube, changing your life, and stopping the guessing game, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Do not wait around. Those 10 spots will go incredibly fast. Now, let us talk about a big misconception. Most of the online gurus say that to be successful, you have to wake up early at 4 a.m., start running, take ice-cold showers, and meditate. Do not get me wrong. These things can definitely make your life better and improve your discipline. But these morning routines will not make you rich if you do not actually put time and effort into your business. Because think about it. Great, you ran for 2 hours today. You took a freezing cold shower. You read a self-help book for 30 minutes. Okay, awesome. But what did you actually do today to scale your business? What did you do to grow your YouTube channel? What actions did you take to earn more money? If the answer is nothing, then you are just procrastinating with healthy habits. I have seen a lot of people who are absolutely obsessed with creating the perfect routine. They put so much effort into making their mornings flawless that by the time they are done, they are exhausted and do not have any time or energy left to work on their actual business. Now, imagine how far ahead these people would be if they poured all that obsessive effort directly into scaling their YouTube channels or businesses. On the flip side, I have also seen people who have absolutely no routine. They do not run, they do not do cold plunges. They just wake up, eat, sit at their desks, and work. And guess what? They make thousands of dollars every single month. Again, do not misunderstand me. Running is great. Having a healthy routine is fantastic. You should never ignore your physical or mental health. What I am trying to say is that you have to put the majority of your effort into the right things. For most of you watching this, the right thing is building your future and hitting your life goals. Then there's the other type of person, the person who cannot say no. These people end up living a life based entirely on the expectations and imaginations of someone else. Most of the time, it is their families, their friends, their classmates, or their partners. I am sure you know exactly what I mean. If your goal is to become as financially free as possible, then I do not think you should be striving to become the best employee at some random company, or stressing yourself out over university grades for a degree you do not even care about. Because let me be real with you, I have never seen anybody get truly rich working a standard 9-to-5 job, even when they are the most respected person in the office, or the absolute best worker in the entire company. Think about the mechanics of a normal job. You are trading your time directly for money. There are only 24 hours in a day, which means your earning potential has a hard, unbreakable ceiling. It does not matter how fast you type, how many spreadsheets you organize, or how friendly you are to the boss. Your salary is capped. You might get a 3% raise at the end of the year if you are lucky. A 3% raise. When inflation is double that, you are actually losing money while working your hardest. It is a rigged game. To break out of that game, you have to disconnect your time from your income. And that is exactly what creating content does. When I made that video that took me 30 minutes, it did not just work for me for 30 minutes. That video went out onto the internet and worked for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. While I was sleeping, it was getting views. While I was at the gym, it was generating ad revenue. While I was hanging out with my friends, it was pulling in subscribers. That is what we call leverage. And in 2026, media leverage, specifically YouTube, is the single most accessible way for a normal person to build massive wealth without needing $1 million in startup capital. But I know what you are thinking. You are sitting there thinking, that sounds great for you, but my friends will make fun of me if I start posting videos. Or maybe you are thinking, my parents want me to get a real job. Let us address that right now. When you start trying to do something out of the ordinary, people are going to judge you. It is human nature. When you tell your friends you are going to start a YouTube channel, instead of going out to party this weekend, they might laugh. They might call you a wannabe influencer. They might send your first few videos to group chats and make jokes. You have to understand why they do this. It is not because they hate you. It is because your ambition makes them uncomfortable with their own lack of ambition. When you step out of the comfort zone, you act as a mirror to everyone around you who is terrified to do the same. Are you really going to let the temporary opinions of people who are broke, unfulfilled, and stuck in a system dictate how you live the rest of your life? Are you going to sacrifice your freedom, your financial independence, and your dreams just so you do not feel awkward for a few months? Let them laugh. Let them joke. The laughter stops very quickly when you pay for your own car in cash. The jokes completely disappear when you are traveling the world on a Tuesday while they are stuck in traffic commuting to a job they despise. It takes a specific type of mental toughness to be a creator. You have to be willing to look a little bit foolish in the beginning to look like a genius in the end. My first videos were terrible. The editing was choppy, the audio was echoing, and I had no idea how to talk to a camera. If I had let the embarrassment stop me, I would probably be working at a drive-thru right now. Instead, I viewed every terrible video as a stepping stone. Let me give you some actual actionable value right here, right now, so you understand exactly what I teach inside the community. If you want a video to go viral, it comes down to 3 main pillars: the idea, the hook, and the payoff. First, the idea. Most beginners start by thinking, what do I want to talk about today? That is the completely wrong approach. The algorithm does not care about what you want to talk about. It cares about what the audience wants to click on. Your idea needs to have broad appeal. It needs to spark curiosity, challenge a common belief, or solve a desperate problem. If the core idea of your video is boring, the best editing in the world will not save it. Second, the hook. You have exactly 3 seconds to convince someone to stay on your short or video. Your hook needs to be a punch in the face. It needs to visually and audibly grab them. Start in the middle of the action. Start with a bold claim. Start with a visual that makes no sense until they listen to your first sentence. In my viral video, the hook was not about me. It was about the insane result that the viewer also wanted to achieve. Third, the payoff. Getting them to click is only half the battle. Now you have to keep them watching. The algorithm looks at one metric closer than anything else: average view duration. To keep people watching, you need pacing. You need to constantly change the visual frame, remove dead air, and slowly feed them the information they clicked for. Do not give away the entire secret in minute 1, but do not drag it out so long that they get bored. It is a delicate balance of tension and release. This brings me back to why trying to figure this out on your own is a massive waste of time. Imagine you are trying to learn how to navigate a dark, massive forest. You could wander around for years, tripping over roots, falling into holes, and walking in circles. Eventually, if you do not starve or give up, you might find the way out. Or you could just buy a map from someone who has already crossed the forest 100 times. That is what paying for mentorship and community is. It is not an expense, it is an investment in speed. You are buying back years of your life. When you join my community, you are getting my eyes on your business. Let us say you spend a week editing a video. You think it is a masterpiece. You post it and it gets 12 views. If you are alone, you will feel crushed. You will think the algorithm hates you. If you are in the community, community, I watch it, and I tell you exactly what went wrong. You make those simple tweaks, re-upload, and suddenly it hits 50,000 views. That is the power of having a guide. It turns failure into immediate feedback. And let me tell you what happens when you finally crack the code. The money does not just come from YouTube AdSense. That $1,000 I made from that 30-minute video, that was just the tip of the iceberg. When you build an audience, you are building a digital asset that you completely control. Once you have eyeballs, companies will literally beg to throw money at you. Brand deals and sponsorships become a regular thing. Then you have affiliate marketing. Every time someone buys through your link, you get a cut. Then, eventually, you can launch your own products. Merch, digital courses, communities, software. You become a one-person media empire. But none of that happens if you do not take the first step. None of that happens if you let your fear of judgment keep you paralyzed in a life you are not excited about. Look, you are watching this video for a reason. You did not click on this by accident. You clicked because somewhere deep down, you know you are meant for more than a cubicle. You know that making an average salary for the next 40 years is not the life you want. You want freedom. You want to wake up when you want, work from your laptop anywhere in the world, and have the financial security to take care of yourself and your family. I am handing you the blueprint right now. I am showing you exactly how I achieved that exact life. The path is laid out in front of you. The only question left is, are you going to take action, or are you going to close this video, go back to scrolling, and stay exactly where you are? If you choose action, if you choose to finally take your future into your own hands, I am ready to work with you. I am ready to look at your channel, dissect your content, and push you to become the best creator you can possibly be. But remember, I want to work with a tight-knit group of hungry, driven individuals who are ready to put in the work. Those 10 discounted spots I mentioned earlier, by the time you are hearing this, a few of them are probably already gone. If you refresh the page and the price has gone up, that means you were too slow. Do not let another year go by wishing you had started today. A year from now, you will either be celebrating the incredible channel and business you have built, or you will be watching someone else make this exact same video, wishing you had taken the leap. Click the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Secure your spot in the community, and I will see you inside. Let us get to work.